the need of the motivation in aspirant life. That as you know that I am an aspirant
Mhm.
doing the preparation for competitive exams. So,
Mhm.
what the role of motivation in my journey or in
Mhm.
anyone journey who week and the all the day I just work on my preparations. So that
Okay. So just studying, studying, studying.
yes, actually, I have to compensate that you can say cover the whole topic that
Mhm.
I told you that I posed to my studies. So in that 2 months, there you can say there I have a lot of syllabus to complete it. So that's why
Yeah. Ah,
yeah,
okay. So you're kind of
covering
doing all
it.
the things
Yes.
that you were behind on. You're catching up.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
As
Okay.
I have to take, you can say, the two subjects,
Mhm.
two sessions of the same
Yeah.
subject. Yeah,
Ah, right. Okay. Okay. And how did you get on? Were you productive today? Did you manage to be productive?
yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
we can I can say that yeah, my
Yeah.
day is was productive.
Yeah, that's good. That's the main thing.
Yes.
And so you sent me a message yesterday with a topic, but I had such a busy day that I've forgotten what the topic was. So can you remind me? Can you
Yeah.
remind me so that we can talk
Yes,
about
yes.
that?
That what is the need of the motivation in aspirant life? That as
Mhm.
you know that I am an aspirant
Mhm.
doing the preparation for competitive exams. So,
Mhm.
what the role of motivation in my journey or in
Mhm.
anyone journey who do the preparation for any exam? Yes,
Right, okay. Yeah, that was it. So I guess that is a relevant question considering you've been working and studying all day. So did you think you needed motivation to help you do your papers?
definitely, ma'am. It is very needed because I think that an aspirant know that he have to like do the preparations, and he
Yeah.
also do and also do this. But sometime you can say after a gap of 15 days and 20 days, he really need motivation because
Yeah.
I think in that time or after some gap, uh, an aspirant feels the you can say the low that he feel that that he feel lazy and
Mhm.
he think that I done this topic tomorrow, so like
Yeah.
this. So I think yes. So he tried to just procrastinate all the topics for tomorrow. So I think we should not do that.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right, because then we just keep saying tomorrow, 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 and then we never actually do it. It's right. You're right. Yeah.
Yes,
And do you
because
think you're quite a motivated person in general? Would you describe yourself as a motivated person?
if I say you frankly, I am a very lazy person, like a couch potato. That's
No.
why, yeah, really. That's why I think, motivation is really important in my life, very, very important. And I
Mhm.
also choose this topic because there was an incident I think of the past 1 week
Yeah.
that there were two students and who commit suicide because of you can say they were unable to crack any entrance exam. So that's why when I went through that news, so
Mhm.
at that time I think that I should talk on this topic. So that's why yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Hmm.
Yeah. So what kind of things do you do to try and motivate yourself? You said you're a couch potato. So how do you motivate yourself?
Uh, okay. Actually, you can see I get motivated whenever I was on the right track. That as
Mhm.
mm, today my goal is
Yeah.
to get the government job. So whenever I achieve the, you can see, whatever the topics I have to cover,
Uh-huh.
if I complete that, so in that place I feel very motivated and feel very
Yeah.
confident. So I don't feel burdened that that oh, this topic I didn't complete. So
Mm-hmm.
so like that. So I try to
Right.
try to do that on the same day, because if
Mm-hmm.
I try to procrastinate, so that really difficult. And it you can say with the time we
Mm-hmm.
start doing this kind of things. We start
Yeah.
just you can say putting that on tomorrow, so that
Yeah.
makes a backlog, you can say,
Yeah. Yeah.
we so that is very difficult to complete this. So I think
Yeah.
daily we have to practice on that. And secondly, for the motivation, I generally see on the YouTube, you can say the motivational shorts,
Ah,
the
yeah. Okay.
shows that relate to the UPSC aspirant. You heard about the UPSC, Union Public Service Commission?
Oh,
That
no,
is
I
a very
haven't. Tell me
toughest,
about it.
yeah, that is a very toughest exam. You can say. So that's why. So I try to just go through their journey.
Uh-huh.
That as an aspirant, what are the difficulties they face. So when I heard about that story, their story, so I think that my problems or my difficulty
Mhm.
is just little as compared to theirs. So there
Yeah.
you can say, get motivated.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Good. And I agree that I think if you keep putting off task, then it makes it really hard to be motivated in general. So if you kind of try, even if you don't want to that day, do the task that you're supposed to do. And I quite like to use lists. I write everything that I need to do on a list so that I can tick it off. Um, which might be like my list for the day or my list for the week. And as long as I achieve it by the end of the week, then that's kind of my way to be organized and motivated, I guess. How do you or do you have a way to kind of prioritize your tasks to keep yourself motivated? For example, there's a things maybe that you find more difficult or that you don't like as much, but how do you prioritize what you're doing to be motivated to finish it all?
okay, so whenever I do any topic, so
Mm-hmm.
first of all, I try to complete the topic that is very
Mm-hmm.
difficult, that is very tough and boring. Because I think in the starting phase, if I complete
Mm-hmm.
that boring and this theoretical part, so
Uh-huh.
because with the, you can say, with the time, my energy keeps on decreasing. So
Yeah.
I think that when I was very energetic, so I go through
Uh-huh.
that topic that is very boring. So after
Yeah.
that, you can say, with the after some gapping, actually I do the preparation of 45 minutes. 45
Uh-huh.
minutes, then take 15 minutes break, and in 15 minutes break, what I do, that short, and that is
Uh-huh.
in our official, that is in our, you can say, the in our native language. Our
Uh-huh.
native language is Hindi. And so what I start doing that, because I think with the sessions of Cambly, I
Mm-hmm.
should also do practice of
Mm-hmm.
this language. So with that, I do the sentence, whatever the sentence in
Oh,
that
yeah.
read, I try to convert in English. So that
Oh,
also
nice.
I do.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's good. That's like, yeah, I mean, that's being very productive with your time as well. So you're
Yes.
still, even in your kind of breaks, you're using it productively, which is good.
Yes.
Do you think,
Because
I had a
yeah.
question. Let me think how to phrase it properly. Do you think it's hard to maintain motivation? Like, do you think motivation goes in waves, or do you think it's like a constant thing, in your opinion?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is very important to keep the to make constant of that
Mhm.
motivation, or be touch with that motivation, because
Yeah.
an aspirant life is that if he really focus on his studies very,
Mhm.
you can say, very passionately and very dedication with
Mhm.
dedication. So he tried to be in studied itself. He just lock himself in the room and
Mhm.
try to work on himself. So with the normal schedule, with the
Mhm.
same routine, so I think the person is getting bored. That
Mhm.
after some time, not on the regular basis, but after
Yeah.
some time, you can see the 15 days and 20 days. So I think in that, I think daily you have to just go through the motivational stuff. So that helps
Yeah.
you a lot. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that. And you try and just remember your goal, that what you want to achieve. If you
Uh-huh.
right now just give it the pose to their studies or your preparation, so
Yeah.
you just lagging behind with your goal, because
Mhm.
again you have to prepare on that topic, and that creates a backlog, so that is very difficult. So I think
Mm.
daily you have to work on yourself and try to because I think a person wants a comfort zone. He don't want to
Mhm.
he
Yeah, that's
want
true.
to he want to just comfort and want to sleep more. So if you really want to work, and if you really want to achieve something, so you have to come out of that. You
Yeah.
have to come out of your comfort zone, otherwise that is not possible. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, you're right. And I think yeah, it's important to kind of keep some kind of motivation every day, and kind of change your routine a bit each day so that you don't get bored of doing the same thing over and over again. And I think that's right about what you say. Like if you say you're going to do something, like actually do it or do something related, because if you leave a gap, then you become kind of unmotivated, because you kind of leave it one day, so then the next day it's like, oh, I'll just leave it again, I'll leave it again, and then you lose the motivation completely. Yeah.
Yes,
um
yes.
Good, nice. So we're running out of time, it always goes so quickly. Do you have any final questions, comments?
No, I think our conversation itself complete our cover all the topics. So I don't think.
Okay, okay, good. Well, what are you going to do now after the class?
Actually, I'll go to the market and buy some grocery items
Mm-hmm.
for
Yeah,
my shop,
yeah.
for my
Okay.
home. Yes.
All right. Well, have a nice evening, and I will see you next time.
Same to you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.